The Aurora shooting, government plot or tragic event. On July 20, 2012, tragedy struck in Aurora, Colorado, when a gunman opened fire during a midnight screening of The Dark Knight Rises, killing 12 people and injuring 70 others. The suspect, James Holmes, was apprehended outside the theater, later convicted, and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Officially, the Aurora shooting was a horrific act of mass violence committed by a mentally ill individual. Yet, as with many major tragedies, questions quickly emerged. Was this truly the act of a lone gunman, or could it have been part of a deeper government plot or psychological operation? Conspiracy theorists argue that the Aurora shooting bore hallmarks of a false flag operation, an event allegedly orchestrated or manipulated by government agencies to justify new laws or control public perception. In this case, many suggest the tragedy was used to push stricter gun control legislation in the United States. The timing was notable, just months before the 2012 presidential election and amid growing debate about firearm ownership and mental health. Skeptics of the official narrative point to odd inconsistencies in the case. Holmes, a neuroscience student with no prior violent history, reportedly transformed overnight into a heavily armed killer with access to high-end weapons, body armor, and explosives. Some claim that such preparation would have required significant funding and training resources seemingly beyond his reach. Others highlight his bizarre courtroom behavior, suggesting possible mind control experiments or psychiatric manipulation, echoing long-standing rumors of MK-Ultra-style government programs. There were also reports of multiple gas masks and conflicting witness statements that hinted at the involvement of more than one shooter, though these claims were never substantiated by investigators. Some theorists believe Holmes may have been a patsy, set up to take the blame for a coordinated event intended to spark fear and influence public opinion. Authorities, however, have consistently rejected these claims. The investigation concluded that Holmes acted alone, driven by severe mental illness and delusions of grandeur. His notebooks and online activities revealed meticulous planning, aligning with his psychological instability rather than conspiracy. Still, public mistrust of official explanations fuels ongoing debate. Whether seen as a government plot or a tragic act of insanity, the Aurora shooting remains a haunting symbol of modern America's struggles with violence, media influence, and truth. The event forces society to confront a troubling question: are we ever told the full story behind such tragedies, or are some truths buried beneath political agendas and fear?